Welcome, Mystery Handicapper. I've been spending so much time focusing on the Kentucky Derby prep races, I have completely neglected the Kentucky Oaks prep races. I handicap very few Oaks prep races. Well, all that's going to change right here, right now, with the Fairgrounds Oaks. Prep for the Kentucky Oaks. Take a look at Saturday's race number 11 at the Fairgrounds. Mile and a 16th Fairgrounds Oaks, grade 2. The purse of $400,000 for 3-year-old fillies. I'm going to give a full field analysis on this one. So I'll go through every horse. As I'm going through the horses, I'll let you know which horses I'm using on my tickets and which horse I'm going to pick to win this race. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Click on all notifications so you can be instantly notified when I post my picks. Let's take a look at the one horse. Echo Zulu. What else is there to say about Echo Zulu? She's undefeated. She's 4 for 4. In her maiden debut at Saratoga, she smoked that field by 5.5. They were so confident in this horse. Next race out, they put in a grade 1. And she smoked that field by 4. Then she ran in the grade 1 for Zet at Belmont and won by 7.25. Then the Breeders' Cup Juvenile for fillies at Delmore. She won by 5.25. She's a multiple grade 1 winner. The only grade 1 winner in this field. She's clearly the class of the field. She's clearly the fastest horse in the field. But she is coming off a 4-month layoff. That's a first for her. You're only getting 3 to 5 on her. I'm going to tell you something. She's going to be tough to beat. And I want you to take a look at her speed figures. And as I go through the other horses in this race, I want you to look at their speed figures and see how they compare to Echo Zulu. Let's take a look at the 2 horse. Turn Her Loose. Well, she started off as a turf horse, as a 2-year-old. Brad Cox ran her on the turf her first 4 races. As a maiden debut on the turf at Ellis Park. And he ran in a nice stakes race. She won that race by 5. As a 3-year-old, Brad Cox said, hey, let's try on the dirt. And she debuted on dirt. And Rachel Alexandra. She won that race at the Fairgrounds at 17 to 1. You got 17 to 1 on Brad Cox and Florent Geroux at the Fairgrounds. That will never happen again. She looked pretty good in that race. I'm going to use Turn Her Loose, the 2 horse, at 6 to 1 on my tickets. And I want to take a look at the 3 horse, Favor, at 8 to 1. Trained by Todd Pletcher. Now she's taking a big step up in class. I'm going to tell you, she's looked really impressive her last 2 races at Gulfstream. Nice maiden win. Then she followed that up, winning by 4.25. She's out of Pioneer of the Nile. Spent $500,000 on her. I think she's got a lot of upside in this horse. Has a nice workout coming into this race. I like Favor at 8 to 1. I'm going to use Favor on my tickets as well. And it's the 4 horse, Berna Breezy, closer. Berna Breezy has 2 wins at the Fairgrounds. Back in December, she broke her maiden by 2.25. She ran a Silver Bullet Day and finished a decent 3rd. And last time out, in an allowance race, she won by 2. She's going to need some kind of pace, though, to set up her closing kick. And there's the 5 horse at 8 to 1, Sequest, also a closer. In her debut, she broke her maiden at Colonial Downs. Then he got kind of ambitious with her, the Dallas Stewart, and ran her in 3 straight grade 1s. Ran in the Spinaway where she finished fourth. Alcibiades at Keeneland, she finished third. She finished fifth in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Pretty good odds too. Last time out, she was the favorite and finished a disappointing third at the fairgrounds. And the last horse I want to look at is the 6th horse, Hidden Connection. She won her maiden debut at Colonial by 7.5. And she took a nice step up in class. Pocahontas at Churchill. And she dominated that field by 9.25. She looked awesome in that race. Next time out at Breeders' Cup Juvenile, she finished fourth. And after a few months off, really about 4 months off, she made her 3-year-old debut in the Rachel Alexandra where she was the favorite. She finished a tiring 4th place in that race. Tell you, second off the layoff, I think she's going to be a little bit sharper. I like Hidden Connection in this race at 5-1. I'm going to use Hidden Connection on my tickets. Horse that I'm picking to win, and I know there's no value whatsoever in Echo Zulu, but I'm picking Echo Zulu to win. She's 3 to 5 more in line. She'll probably be bet down lower than that. As I told you earlier, did you notice her speed figures compared to the others? The other horses' speed figures aren't even close to Echo Zulu's speed figures. And she's beaten a couple horses in this race. She's beaten Sequest and Hidden Connection. She didn't just beat them, she embarrassed those horses. Maybe the 4-month layoff may hinder her a bit. But I'm going to tell you, if she runs anything close to what she's capable of, it's not a matter if she's going to win. The question is about how many lengths will she win. So I'm going with Echo Zulu to win the Fairgrounds Oaks. And I'm going to use underneath Turn Her Loose, Favor, and Hidden Connection. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know who you're picking in the Fairgrounds Oaks. Good luck.